people may not know that Robert Zemeckis, a huge Hollywood producer and director, sold the third narrative series to Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And what's it about? Project Blue Book.
Right.
A narrative series on Project Blue Book. There's a documentary on Tom Mack called Aerial Phenomena that's going to show up here pretty soon. I believe there's a project in the works about Alan Hynek.
Mm-hmm.
And there are others. I mean, I got 3 calls from 3 shows in the space of 6 days, and each one of them said, we're working with, well, one of them was a reality television deal. They said, we want to do something on disclosure. Then I got two showrunners call me from History Channel projects, and the first thing they say is, you know, History Channel contacted us and want to do something on disclosure. Well, one of them was Ancient Aliens.
Right.
And so I recently did a 2-hour interview with Prometheus, because they are, later this year, maybe late April, early May, are going to do a 2-hour special Ancient Aliens on disclosure. And I'm finally, 11 years in,
finally getting some spotlight.
Going to get on Ancient Aliens, right?
I don't know why you haven't been on Ancient Aliens already. It doesn't make any sense.
Because I'm not ancient and I'm not an alien. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
but whatever.
I mean, you know, that's like the pinnacle of success on ET media to be on Ancient Aliens. You know, it has a certain amount of, as you would say, gravitas, but it also, you know, is not exactly the most lucrative gig you're going to find on television.
I'm hoping that now Giorgio will return my calls. I mean, who knows? But I'm very pleased about that. And again, but doesn't it say something? And I owe it all to Tom DeLonge. You want to know why? You want to know why I owe it to Tom DeLonge? Because he breaks this huge new project, huge stories on New York Times. They have this unbelievable team. Everybody's excited. Their hair's on fire. And they're calling up Tom. You know, calling up the group, you know, we got a conference, we got something going on here. Come on down. Hey, he's not available, right? You know, when he did the interview with George Knapp, he was talking to Steven Spielberg all the way back in 2014, and God knows who else in Hollywood. They've got major prizes in the world. He's A-list. He's A-list, and so they're going, oh, we can't get Tom. Is Bassett still alive?
Yeah.
Is he still around?
Steve's back.
Can we get him?
Is he still in Europe? I don't know. Nobody's heard of him.
And so I'm getting gigs like crazy because they can't get Tom. Now, I'm hoping that will stay that way for a while.
Well, if they keep, you know, every time they drop one of these articles, it's a big boost for the whole field. And even MUFON sees spikes in membership. So, you know, Tom, keep up the good work.
So I'm like a race car driver.
You.
I'm a race car driver. I'm driving right behind. I'm drafting Tom DeLonge, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Keep going there, big boy. Keep going there. Clearly, all the wheels are starting to turn.
All the wheels are starting to turn.
As people in film and producers and directors and in news organizations are starting to go, wait a minute, I think something's going on here, right? And once those wheels get really going, man, I don't think the truth embargo can make it out much longer.
It's Disclosure 2018. It's happening right now. The rise and fall of the truth embargo. It's over. By the end of this year, we're going to have at least the majority of people on this planet pretty much acknowledging that there's an ET presence, and all this hard work and all of this, you know, all of the corners we've been put into and the ghetto that we've had to wander because we believe in this and we believe in how important it is. There is going to be this day of vindication where you and you know, like Dr. Mitchell and Roger Lear and all the people that have passed are all going to be recognized as heroes in history.
I don't want much, Ron. All I want. I have no. My needs are small.
Maybe a little sailboat.
It's just, you know, I like disclosure to happen maybe around, I don't know, December, and then late January, early February, my documentary opens in 5,000 theaters. That's all I want.
There you go.
No problem, right?
So we're not asking for a lot here. So I'm going to ask the crew to cut to the wide shot. We're going to wrap it up, and I'd like to just tell people a little bit about our new studio here. My stage manager from the other studio helped me put it together. He just showed up at just the right time. Everybody back there, come on out. I want you to say hi to everyone. So this is it. You know, putting on a show like this, even though it's small, takes a lot of effort by a lot of people. So these guys have been patiently back there running all the equipment.
They're clearly dressed like film crews.
I mean, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody, but so here's Uncle Mike. This is Mark. And then, of course, my sweetheart, Sky, and she's been running the TriCaster. She's been doing an amazing job. And, you know, it's like we've been working on this for a long time. Tonight's our first live stream from our new set, and I just really put the finishing touches on all of this yesterday. And, you know, hopefully you guys like it and think it's cool. So now we're going to wrap up. I have to get them to go back to the computer so they can play the closing credits.
Tell your friends, join MUFON, sign up for MUFON TV. Let's build this organization, right? So you can have a voice, another voice in the post-disclosure world is coming.
There's some great specials right here on this page, right below you. There's a fantastic membership promotion that gives you a year of MUFON TV, the live stream of the MUFON Symposium, and full membership in MUFON for only $119. And there's also a couple of cool t-shirts that I designed down there you can pick up. And then there's also a link to Paradigm Research International, where if you click on that, it will take you down Steve Bassett's rabbit hole and show you all of the information on his website, plus where you can participate in the crowdfunding of the disclosure film.
And you're going to start putting up a lot of the old X conference lectures, right?
Yes, we just finally got the master DVDs for the X conferences back. We're going to put them all up on the site. There's already a couple of them there. Okay. But MUFON Television right now has the largest online repository of video-related commercial-free information. We're up to a little under 500 videos, and with your support, we're going to be surpassing that number very soon, and we will be the go-to place. And there's no advertising on the site except MUFON stuff, and we're going to keep it that
Subscription,
way.
which
is
only
$4.99 a month.
That's the future. Subscription is going to be the future of content on the internet. If you
Special
want
interest,
quality
yeah.
and you want consistency.
Special interest television that people can afford. They can get what they want. They can participate. It's a whole new landscape. And I've been working on online television for a long time. And you know, a lot of people, especially in the beginning, were like, well, you have YouTube. This is never going to make sense. And it's making sense. It's making a lot of sense. And people that subscribe to MUFON Television will find out why it makes sense. We've cut through all the stuff. We've given you a fantastic collection of media, and it's all curated here for you. It's all commercial free. Most of it's been re-up-resed and revamped and restored. It's good stuff. So
very good.
We are going to close now with our very cool MUFON original programming animation. And I'm Ron James. This has been Steve Bassett and Ron James talking about Tom DeLonge and Disclosure 2018. Thank you.